Angel, Angel, did you just have something to eat?
What'd you have?
Did you have some lentils and some coconut? Was it good? Was that good for a little wolf?
Are you turning into a vegan wolf?
She is when that's all her mama gives her. Yum.
So today is October the 19th, 2009. It's Sunday. We're going to make some juice today. Alright. Looks like the juice fairy has brought us a hurom slow juicer today.
So what's the concept behind this juicer?
The concept behind this juicer is that it's a slow speed juicer in a tight box.
Does Angel require something? She does.
Go outside now.
Oh.
So we got a Huron slow juicer with a ding in the box.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully it'll be alright. Let's see what comes in the box. We've got an owner's manual and an extremely heavy juicer, which is a good sign. Heavy motors are always good. So here's the juicer base. And there are the attachments. Alright, so we could probably figure all this out without even looking at the manual if we're good. The white strainer here, if I can get it out. So this white strainer, you'll notice, has really fine mesh. The white strainer has a really fine mesh. The yellow strainer has a coarser mesh, so this is going to give you more fiber in the yellow one. Put this stopper in, then all your juice and pulp is going to come out here. And if you take the stopper out, then you'll have juice come out here and pulp come out here.
Oh, okay. So that's the concept of homogenizing. So if you're homogenizing food and you desire everything to come out together, just ground up, then you put that in, the stopper in. Is that correct?
For homogenizing, yeah.
Okay, and when you're making juice, you take it out.
Right. And even when you're making juice, save the pulp and do something good with it.
Oh, I see. So basically that just blocks the opening.
Yeah, so that blocks the opening for the juice.
For where the juice comes out. Okay.
Yep. Cool. Okay. All right, so we're going to go and what we'll do is we'll set the juicer up and then we'll run some water through it to clean it and make some juice.
All right.
Cool. So the other thing to look for is this red dot here, if you can see that where my finger is on the outside, and there's a red dot on the inside here. So when you install this, what you do is you rotate this around to where the red dots line up, and then your auger presses in. And then on this gizmo here, on the feeder tube, there's an arrow. So you line those up where you've got all the dots lined up. And then to lock this in place, you just turn it. So now we're locked and we're ready to go.
It's kind of like a food processor.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a food processor. So it's set up so you make sure that you've got it all hooked up correctly. Oh, and it's nice. It's even got a reverse here on the switch. It's got a detent reverse, so when you hit it, it reverses and pops. So that if you get something stuck in the feed tube, you just hit reverse to reverse it out. Very nice. All right, let's go make some juice. All right. All right, so we have run some water through here. And boy, this thing really moves some juice. So we'll flip it on here and we'll try a little fennel. Oh yeah. Notice how this thing is pulling the material through. A lot of the twin gear and single gear juicers that are horizontal, you have to really jam things through. So that was some fennel. Now we've got some dandelion greens. Wow, look at all the juice coming out. These are some little kind of top stems of the fennel that are really good. We got some bell peppers with the seeds still on. This was stuff that kids just ate and left in the fridge, so we're just going to use it all up. Got some tomatoes that the kids left in there. I'm using one small piece of garlic. If you use a bunch of garlic, a lot of times it'll be overpowering. And we got some red bell pepper to go with the yellow. Look at all that stuff just feeding through there. I am totally amazed. Let's see how the tomato works. Oh, even the tomato gets pulled through. So now here's a little trick. Well, I'm going to use just a little bit of habanero to add some heat. One of the things about juice is it tends to be cold. See, I just added a little bit at the end. The thing about juice is a lot of times it tends to be cold, and people eat juice and get really cold. So we're putting some hot things in, like daikon radish, the ginger, and a little bit of that pepper. Alright, so it does require a little bit more greens. It's just perfect on the pepper and garlic and daikon, right on the money. So a little bit more greens, a little bit more carrot to sweeten it up just a little bit. So I'm just going to put maybe a tablespoon, and I'll just put it right in the feeder there.
I've been saving the pulp from juice and mixing it in with my dog's food. So
they do seem to like that. And boy, are they regular.
It's good fiber for them.
Do you like some?
Oh,
is it too wild?
Taste. Might be a little too wild for me. I'm tamer in the juice department.
Oh, that's got some little legs to it.
Whoa.
Whoa. This is powerful juice. So
that is some powerful juice.
Notice that the juice that we made here, take a look at that pulp. Look at the spectrum of colors. This is very different than fruit juice. So this is a much more stable kind of juice for living on, at least for me anyway, because the glycemic level is going to be really, really low on this. I feel like I've got juice on my face now too.
Oh, you don't.
Look how beautiful that juice is.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like having a vegetable meal, so it's much more substantial than drinking something like just apple juice or orange juice or carrots just by themselves. Especially carrots and beets are pretty high sugar content. If you mix them with these other things, though, they're a really balanced food. And you can live on this juice. For example, one of the ways that I really healed my intestinal tract long before there were superfoods or anything like this is the kind of juice I made for 18 months. This is what I lived off of. And there was no internet. There was nobody that could tell me what to do. All I had was an old book by Herbert Shelton that talked about natural hygiene. And I figured out that if I couldn't digest and couldn't eliminate, if that stopped, that the best thing for me to do is stop eating bulk and just drink the juice. So I guess that was my first experience with juice feasting back in that would have been around 94 or 5. Actually, the end of 93 and through 94. So there you go. That's the kind of juice that I made. And actually, probably next time I'll put maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of the Fiesta Mole in just to add that extra oil that the hemp and coconut bring, just to make it a little bit more, even more rounded in flavor. And that's it. Enjoy your juice. Hey, make a video of your juicing and send me a link.